What's up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you another video to my channel, my Money in the Bank 2014 review. Let's just get this one out of the way, shall we? We kicked off the actual pay-per-view with the Usos and the Wyatts, and in all honesty here, okay, good tag team match. I enjoyed myself watching it. I just want to say to all the crowds out there, stop chanting, "This is awesome." Okay, just because these guys are kicking out signature and finisher moves does not make a match awesome. Just because the beginning portion of the match was kind of slow and all of a sudden they picked up the pace and they were doing all these crazy, zany, signature and finisher moves and they were no-selling them and kicking out at two, all these false finishes, does not make a match awesome. It was a good match. I won't deny it. It was a good tag team title match. The Usos win, just like I predicted, because they are building the Usos up as a strong tag team just to ultimately get fed by the Ascension when they get moved up to the main roster. Good tag team match, and that's all I got to say about it. Paige versus Naomi was a solid Divas Championship match. It was good for what it was. I'm glad that they didn't try to force Cameron down our throats and they had Cameron get physically involved in this match. All she really did was cheer for Paige. Very subtle, very quiet. Michael Cole and JBL were bringing it up almost every 3 seconds. And it was a solid Divas match, minus one botch from the top turnbuckle. But in all honesty, I got to ask you guys this. And even if you are a raging Paige fan, I'm a Paige fan. So this is why I'm asking the question. Did you care when she retained the title? Like, when she retained the title, were you, like, jumping for joy and being all excited that she retained? Or were you just kind of like me sometimes with Randy Orton as champion? And you guys know I love my boy Orton. But were you guys kind of like me and like, good for her? That's just a simple question. I just got to ask that. Ultimately, down the line, I don't know what this match does for Paige as a character. We all know this is going to set up a Funkadactyl split between Naomi and Cameron, which will be developed on Monday Night Raw. And that's just the bottom line. I just feel like Paige, she's not really the Divas champion. She's kind of there to help set up all the other Divas feuds, kind of like Randy Orton when he was WWE champion. This is how sometimes show structure is so poor in the WWE because, I felt Money in the Bank, it had a pretty solid start. A good tag team match and then a solid Divas match. And then I said, okay, well, these two matches I expected to, kind of deliver. They gave it to us early, so what are you going to do? And they just threw us with video packages. The WWE pre-show guys gave us their predictions for the World Heavyweight title match 3 times in one night. We already knew who these guys chose, and they gave us our predictions again, showed us all another video package. Then afterwards, we get a crappy match between Adam Rose and Damian Sandow. I didn't really care. I like Adam Rose. But I didn't care. I said, move on with this junk. What is this filler crap doing on my pay-per-view? Move on with this junk. WWE, please, if you want us to care about every match on the card, do a good job building it up. And structure your shows better, for frick's sakes. I hated the filler crap that was on this pay-per-view. So we get into the Money in the Bank ladder match, the Spot Monkey Money in the Bank ladder match with all the guys that were going to kill themselves and make us entertained. I felt this match was awesome. RVD looked on fire. This has been the best RVD in years. Jack Swagger looked good in the match. Dean Ambrose looked good. Freaking Kofi Kingston looked good. Dolph looked good. Seth looked good. I felt everyone did a good job in this match. A lot of crazy spots. A fun match to watch. Not the best Money in the Bank match I have ever seen, but a good Money in the Bank ladder match with a terrible fucking ending. Now, what I liked about this Money in the Bank match is they had a lot of psych-out moments. Like, I remember when Kofi threw Seth Rollins off from that ladder into the bridge ladder, I was like, oh, Kofi's going to win! Kofi's going to win! And I really thought, Kofi Kingston was going to win the briefcase, and then afterwards he didn't win. Then you had Dolph Ziggler, and he looked like he was going to win, and you were all excited for Dolph Ziggler. I like psych-out moments in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It gets me very, very entertained during them. This was a good ladder match, but it had a shitty fucking ending. WWE, you could have ended it in the 2 different ways. You could have had, the sympathetic babyface Dolph Ziggler that is hot as hell, Seth Rollins hitting him with the steel chair, and then climbing up, grabbing the briefcase, showing, hey, Rollins was really dominant. Dean Ambrose had to be taken out of the match. So you know what? At the end of the day, Seth Rollins, he won. Dean Ambrose got taken out of the match. He showed that he could control Dean Ambrose. He proved his point. And not only that, he won. Good for Seth. Or you could have ended it with Dean Ambrose coming out with the hurt shoulder after banging Seth with the steel chair multiple times, climbing up and grabbing the ladder and saying, oh, look at Seth Rollins. He underestimated Dean Ambrose. And there you go. There's a great setup to the Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins feud with no added bullshit. Both of those two endings right there that I just explained that the WWE could have done would have been much better than the shit that we got. Because as Dean Ambrose is about to win, Demon fucking Kane comes out. And I don't fucking care. And then Kane with the worst tombstone I've ever seen. Oh, P.U. yuck, get that shit out of here. Get it out of here. I did not really give two damns about that ending, and it was just so dumb. Anyone saying, well, Seth is the heel, Chase. It's good that he won like this. No, I want a dominant heel. I want a smart heel. I want a heel that can actually kick ass. Not this, oh, I'm a pussy, I need help heel. I'm sick and tired of those fucking heels. Say what you want about TNA Impact Wrestling, but at least Bobby fucking Lashley, he does not need help from Kenny Keane or MVP. He can actually get the shit done by himself. God damn, stupid ass ending. And you know, everyone's going to say, well, it doesn't ruin the match. To me, it does. Because here was actually a good freaking match, probably the match of the night, and you ruin it with such an overbooked, stupid ending. I'm fine with the winner. Yeah, I think Seth Rollins was a fine winner. I have no complaints about Seth Rollins winning the briefcase. I had him number 3 in my power rankings. I had no complaints about that. I just don't like how they executed it. Because I'm sick and tired of these pussy-ass heels. Give us a real heel to fucking hate. The moment that Seth hit Dolph Ziggler with those steel chairs, he should have just grabbed that briefcase. That is a good heel moment. It worked with Edge when he did it to Chris Benoit in 2005. Why couldn't it work for Seth? Or hell, even have Dean Ambrose win. Build yourself a legit babyface. Because heavens forbid, we need a legit babyface in the WWE because all the heels that you present to us, Cesaro, Bray Wyatt, and the rest can go on and on. People cheer, and all the babyface you present to us, and Sheamus, John Cena, and the list can go on and on. We fucking boo. So why not give us a legit babyface to actually fucking cheer and Dean Ambrose? Ugh. Stupid fucking ending. Stardust and Goldust went out. Who cares? That wasn't even the highlight. The highlight of this match right here was freaking Ryback. When Ryback was doing the feed me more. Feed me more. And the fans were chanting, feed me more. It brought me back flashbacks to when Ryback was hot. And then Ryback says, I still got it. That was the best part. I probably watched that part 3 more times because there was a bunch of other filler crap that I just didn't really care about before the WWE Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. Fucking Ryback. Big guy for the win, man. Big E versus Rusev was an okay match. I just didn't really care for it because it just didn't fit the story that was trying to be told of, you know, a U.S. patriotic figure trying to stop this evil Russian brute. You know, if this was just a story between 2 big guys trying to destroy each other and prove who's the bigger and badder man on the planet, that would be cool. I'll be fine with that. But I just didn't feel like this match really fit the story whatsoever. It was an okay match. It wasn't like really, really bad. This is probably one of the few, you know, mid-card matches that actually sort of delivered above my expectations. So I was fine with it. It was just okay to me. They did a good job beating each other up. Just like I said, I didn't feel like the match really fit the story that the WWE was trying to tell with it. I just didn't really have that much interest. Maybe because Big E's not really that big of a patriotic character in my mind. He's nowhere near like a Kurt Angle or anything like that. So maybe that's why I just didn't really care for it. But it was an okay match and definitely worth a watch. Hello everybody, Chase's alter ego here, Chase Bolivar, and let me tell you guys something. I'm here to cover the Daniel Bryan and Bo Dallas segment. Chase gave me free reign on this one, and I asked him, Chase, please let me talk about other stuff on this awesome pay-per-view that was WWE Money in the Bank 2014, and he told me simply, fuck off. That was not very nice of Chase Oliver, and I want you guys in the comment section down below to let Chase know you need to give more free reign to Chase Bolivar. Alright, that's just simple as that. But as for the Daniel Bryan and Bo Dallas segment, let me just say, Daniel Bryan, I feel bad, buddy. I really do. I hope you get better after your second neck injury. And I hope that after the second surgery, you come back and then we see the epic match of Bo Dallas, the undefeated Bo Dallas, against Daniel Bryan. And can Daniel Bryan overcome the obstacles of his neck surgeries? Can he believe in himself to beat the undefeated, imaginable, the inspirational, the enigma, Bo Dallas? Tell me you guys wouldn't be excited to see that match. But anyways, guys, let me just say this. I enjoyed this segment, and I just want to say to Daniel Bryan, Bo doesn't need to be told to believe. He believes every day. And yes, Bo probably did have a boner after having his after-sex marriage with his beautiful wife, just like you had a boner when you had sex with Brie Bella after your marriage. So yes, I just want to address Daniel Bryan on those things, and I just want to say, I loved Money in the Bank tonight. It was awesome, especially that ending. It was so cool. But guys, believe me, everything that the WWE is doing is awesome. You just have to believe. Chase Bolivar can be very stupid sometimes, just like this Summer Rae versus Layla match. Oh my god, what a piece of trash and what a waste of time. This main event was bad. I don't know how WWE could have made an 8-man ladder match bad. They made an 8-man ladder match bad. Are you kidding me? How? How do you make an 8-man ladder match bad? Like, oh my god. This match was just not interesting. There wasn't anything that was making me go, oh, and wow, like most ladder matches do. Ladder matches are supposed to be car crash and chaos, and these guys were treating it like it was like a 6-pack challenge. I just was not interested in watching this ladder match. The coolest spot in this match is when Roman Reigns was picking up that ladder and, you know, Sheamus and Cesaro were on the tilted ladder. You know, that was like the coolest spot. I'm like, oh, that was pretty cool. But other than that, like this whole match was just bad. And I don't know, maybe because I knew who was going to win. You know, maybe that's why this match was considered bad by me, because I knew who was going to win. But it was just how he won is why I think this match is bad. You know, Cesaro and Sheamus, good workhorses in this match. Randy Orton, I hope your head's okay. Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt definitely had their 2 minutes of fame in this match. But, like, Cena barely wrestled this match. He didn't do shit throughout this whole freaking match. He would get hit by a move and take all these rest spots. And Cena literally, all he did in this match were punches, almost hitting people with the AA, spin out powerbomb, you can't see me taunt, and then 2 attitude adjustments. And that's it. And the motherfucker climbs up the ladder like he hasn't even been wrestling this match. He climbs up the ladder just fine and grabs the belt, not even tired. It was just so anticlimactic. I just didn't care. And to me, this pay-per-view, it was just okay to bad. I just was, why? Why can't the WWE do a better job with these special events / pay-per-views? Why? How hard is it? You know, I'd be fine if Cena actually wrestled most of this match and, you know, he took like a table spot and he actually, you know, did the whole, you know, overcoming the obstacles bullshit. I'll accept that bullshit. But what Cena did here tonight was fucking lazy. And I'm not going to accept that shit. That's garbage. Dude barely wrestled a match and you having him win. That's just fucking garbage, WWE. Don't fucking say he overcome the odds. And Michael Cole at the end, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny the greatness of John Cena, one of the greatest WWE champions ever. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Just get out of here. But other than that, in all honesty, when it comes down to it, with this show, it was just okay and bad. I don't know what else I can say about it. I didn't think it delivered at all. You know, I felt this card structure was very, very poor. I really felt like, you know, you had your 2 matches, your 2 mid-card matches that could actually prove interest. And, you know, the Usos and, you know, Paige versus Naomi, you had them go back-to-back. And so you had a bunch of filler before the ladder matches. Only one ladder match was good until the fucking ending, which sucked. And then afterwards, you had all this filler with only one okay match in between, but not enough for me to really get excited about the show again. And then you deliver a bad 8-man ladder match that I just could not get into. I just could not get into it. Maybe because, like I said, I knew who was going to win the whole time, but I just didn't care. Just the bottom line. WWE, please give us better pay-per-views. Money in the Bank, I thought was just an okay too bad, pay-per-view at best. I want to know from you guys. Comment down below why you didn't like or you did like Money in the Bank. I'm all open for opinions on this show. And in all honesty, just wasn't a fan of the show. Just didn't care about it. Like I said, comment down below your thoughts on the show. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You know, follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. Hit the subscribe button down below and check out chillingwithchase.com. I am out of here, and until next time, guys, peace.